The School of Biological Sciences at UCI was founded on the belief that tomorrow's problems cannot be solved with yesterday's science. To unravel the mysteries that have plagued us for generations and tackle the major challenges that lie ahead, we must innovate. We must inspire. We must collaborate to form new bonds and break down old barriers. The pioneers at UCI built a foundation on this philosophy that thrives today.
So when our founders started the School of Biological Sciences, they wanted to break the mold. And at that time, the way biology was organized at every other institution was based on taxonomy. So you had departments of botany, bacteriology, zoology, and our founders said, no, that's not the way to do it. Biology should be better integrated. And so they created departments that were focused on different levels of analysis. And it turns out that now every biology program in the world organizes their biology the way it was first done here at UCI.
Today, the School of Biological Sciences at UCI is one of the premier research institutions in the nation, and Dean Frank LaFurla is leading us into a bold new future. A future of integration and innovation that will have a significant impact on the mind, body, and world.
My goal for the School of Biological Sciences at UC Irvine is working on issues that affect all of mankind.
These goals haven't changed because of the pandemic. If anything, they've become more relevant. Topics like Alzheimer's, cancer, addiction, diabetes, they continue to ravage people on this planet, as do topics like climate change. So it's absolutely critical that the faculty in the school continue to study those topics. Right now, it is clear that this interconnectedness of life has been disrupted by COVID. Ultimately, COVID ends not in a hospital, but in a research lab.
Most of our students become involved in long-term, cutting-edge research projects with a faculty mentor. Rather than reading about something that someone else has done, they're discovering new things that no one has ever known in the history of the world.
We are the only Type 1 research university in Orange County, and our job is to create new knowledge.
We can impart that new knowledge to undergraduate students and to graduate students and to postdoctoral researchers. We have a huge impact as a consequence of the discoveries that are made right here.
I think well-educated students are going to go out in the world and do important things. And what we do is give them the basis for critical thinking, for analysis, for understanding what questions to ask, and they'll take that into whatever field that they're going into and make a big difference.
I see the future for BioSci here at UC Irvine being incredibly bright. I think it's incumbent upon us, this new generation, to ensure that we continue to evolve the school to remain relevant.
A lot of biology still remains to be done, and now more than ever we recognize how interconnected life is, and that for most of us to have a healthy mind, one needs to have a healthy body, and that requires a healthy world. And we're seeing that not only how interconnected life is, but how dependent the economies are on that interconnectedness. Welcome, new BioSci anteaters. I'm Frank LaFurla, Dean of the UCI School of Biological Sciences. Carl Sagan said, "We live in a society exquisitely dependent on science and technology, in which hardly anyone knows anything about science and technology." He made that observation over a quarter century ago. Now, with the ravages of COVID-19, institutional racism, and the sudden need to depend on technology for online learning and communications, it has catapulted science and tech to the forefront of our attention. Clearly, 2020 has been challenging to every one of us and our globe as a whole. We know it has been particularly so for you as you embark on an intense academic journey at a time of great change in the educational experience. However, the factors causing the situation are the same ones that make it a great time to be a biology major and to be earning your degree here at UCI BioSci. Our school's faculty and students work to understand and solve the grandest challenges facing the interconnected health of mind, body, and world. Those three words, mind, body, world, serve as our strategic identity, our foundational vision. We chose them because for most of us, a healthy mind requires a healthy body, which requires a healthy world. Right now, they inspire us to explore solutions to climate change, coronavirus, dying coral reefs, Alzheimer's, cancer, and many other perils that face our planet. When UCI opened in 1965, our school's founders took a big risk to organize our departments around levels of inquiry instead of classification schemes like zoology or botany and bacteriology, which was the norm for schools of biology of institutions of higher learning at that time. In another bold move, our founding dean developed the first academic department in the world devoted exclusively to the study of the brain. Today, most schools of biological sciences are organized like ours. So what does our history of audacious innovation mean to you, our newest students? It means you are invited to immerse yourselves in the education you want and need in order to realize your potential and your dreams. Yes, you may not be physically in classrooms or in labs, but our outstanding faculty and caring staff are here for you virtually until we can welcome you back to the campus. Steve Jobs said, "I think the biggest innovations of the 21st century will be at the intersection of biology and technology. A new era is beginning." Well, guess what? This is your new era, and as a UCI BioSci major, you will help shape it. Make your studies your top priority. Get to know your faculty. They are crucial to your success. And also, please take advantage of the many opportunities available to you. For example, the Bio 199 independent study. Join me for one of our quarterly Donuts with the Dean events. Currently, we are holding these virtually, which means you need to provide your own donuts. Sorry about that. But they are still tremendous fun and feature awesome speakers. Join the BioSci Mentor Program. Attend our Dean's Distinguished Lectures, soon to be available via Zoom. Get to know your student affairs team, and if appropriate, join the Minorities Science Program. You can learn more about all of these opportunities on our BioSci website in the New Student section. We are so pleased to welcome you to UCI BioSci and will be even happier when we can get you back onto the campus. In the meantime, best of luck to all of you in this new adventure. I wish you great success and an amazing experience here at UCI. And now, please join me in welcoming our BioSci Associate Dean of Undergraduate Education, Professor Raju Mettarate.
Thank you, Dean LaFurla. And welcome to all of you new students, both freshmen and transfers. Congratulations on your admission to UC Irvine and welcome to Biological Sciences. Welcome to what is probably going to be the most exciting and eventful years of your life, especially this first quarter and your first year at UCI. Although you are as disappointed as we are that you're not here in person, still, you're going to be taking new courses, making new friends, experiencing many new things for the first time, even if being away from home is not one of those new things. It's going to be quite a challenge, very exciting, and at times it will be stressful. For both the exciting and stressful times, I want you to know that you have an advocate in me and the BioSci Student Affairs Office. Of course, you'll come to us when you need help navigating your courses, but know that you can come to us for a lot more. Feel free to email me even if you just want to chat. And hopefully, in the not-too-distant future, you'll be able to drop by my office, or, more likely, just catch me outside of the BioSci Starbucks. However you choose to do it, I'd love to talk to you. Especially because of the pandemic, the school is planning ways for you to keep in touch with each other and with the faculty and staff. These include the things we normally do, like Donuts with the Dean. But instead of in person, we're taking advantage of everyone's newfound expertise in Zoom to plan other ways to connect. It is even likely that you will meet people that you ordinarily would not meet, and this can enrich your college experience for years to come in unexpected ways. So please, be open to these opportunities and take advantage of them. The counselors in the Student Affairs Office are here to help you as well. They will help you plot your course over the next few years. And when something goes, well, not according to your original plan, they will help you stay on track. Some of you will leave BioSci and switch to another major at UCI. If you do this because you discover another major that truly excites you, that's wonderful. And we in the Dean's Office and Student Affairs will support you any way we can. But what we don't want to see is students leaving even though what they really want is a degree in biology. So come to us when you need help, and we will help you any way we can. Finally, let me plant a thought in your heads as you plan the next few years. Every couple of years, the University of California conducts a survey of tens of thousands of UC students, including over 8,000 from UCI. One result of this survey is that graduating seniors cite self-discovery as one of the most meaningful and impactful experiences of their college career. The exact experience is different for different students: challenging and interesting courses, interactions with faculty and other students, or involvement in clubs and other organizations. Be open to this. In fact, seek it out. You'll get some ideas from the information you receive today. Personally, when I was an undergraduate, the one thing that completely changed my life was undergraduate research. And you will find that many faculty will say the same thing. And you're lucky. BioSci's undergraduate research program is one of the biggest in the UC system and one of the best in the country. You won't have much time for this as freshmen. Transfer students can get to it a bit faster, but all of you, please keep it in mind as you plan your course of studies. It is perhaps the main advantage of getting an education at a world-class research university. So please think about making it central to your college plans. Again, the main people who will guide you through the academic curriculum are your counselors in the BioSci Student Affairs Office. So let me now turn this over to the Director of Student Affairs, Jenna Begay-Sampson.
Hello to you, our newest BioSci students. I want to add my congratulations to those offered by Dean LaFerla and Associate Dean Metherate on your acceptance to UCI. I am so glad you chose to become anteaters when the time came for you to select your future alma mater. Whether you are joining UCI as new freshmen or transfer students, I am excited to see the talent, intellect, and personality you will contribute to our vibrant campus community. Although the beginning of your journey at UCI will be far from typical, it is my hope that you will avail yourselves of all of the resources campus has to offer to assist you in enjoying a wonderful year of triumphs, challenges, and new relationships forged. As Associate Dean Metherate noted, Student Affairs has a dedicated team of advisors who endeavor to promote your academic success and prepare you for your future beyond UCI. Our primary responsibilities are to advise you regarding academic planning, course selection, health professions preparation, and understanding university policies and procedures. However, I also want to encourage you to reach out to us when you have questions or concerns that you are unsure who to address them with. If we don't have the answers or there is an expert on campus who can provide you with more guidance, we will help refer you to these resources. At this time, I would like to introduce you to the team in BioSci Student Affairs. While we all had the pleasure of meeting some of you during new student advising, it is my hope that we will all come to know many more of you throughout your time at UCI. Kristen Fung, Assistant Director. Our other academic counselors, Joanna Bradshaw, Eunice Choi Yang, Alejandra Gutierrez, Hetty Ha, Jen Maitland, Sherry Ong, Susan Schaefer, Kristen Stevens, and Diana Tien Chan. And our peer academic advisors, Maddie Halseth, Alejandra Ibarra, Anjani Muralidhar, Anushka Parihar, and John Robb. In addition to staying connected to the Student Affairs staff, your time at UCI will be enriched by the relationships you develop with your peers, faculty, and other campus staff. It is especially important to develop a sense of community since we will not be in person for fall quarter. To help you establish your community of support at UCI and encourage you to stay engaged, I urge you to take advantage of the following opportunities. Bio 2A and Bio 190 are seminars for BioSci students in their first quarter at UCI. The aim of these seminars is to help you get acquainted with your peers and campus resources. Participate in the activities and discussions that take place in these classes so you can get the most out of them. Faculty and TA office hours will be available for all of your classes. These are ideal opportunities to get support in your classes and speak to your instructors. Don't be shy. Ask questions and contribute to the conversations. The Anteater Involvement Fair will be held online and will introduce you to the many student organizations active on campus. Whether you are interested in bonding with peers over hobbies, creative pursuits, future professions, public service, or a love for Quidditch, there is a student org for you. During the fair, you will have the opportunity to chat with club officers and join live info sessions, explore the virtual booths, and get social. On behalf of the Student Affairs team, I hope you all enjoy a wonderful first year at UCI. We look forward to meeting you in person someday soon. And now, I would like to welcome Dean LaFerla back to the podium for a few closing remarks.
Thank you, Jenna. FYI, our first Donuts with the Dean Zoom will be held on October 8th, and I hope to see you there on my screen. Lastly, together, we will make this a superb educational experience and a fantastic year. Good luck, everyone.